What's up, y'all? Okeanos here. I am back and better than ever with more predictions. RLCS is starting back up, and I'll be beginning with NA, and then next week I'll be starting with EU. But let's go ahead and get right into it. I can't wait. I'm excited. There's plenty of new teams, plenty of new rosters, and I cannot wait for this season, as I'm pretty sure my predictions are going to go 100% accurate, like usual. But let's get started. Alright, so first matchup, Space Station Gaming versus Seoul. I saw Seoul qualify, and they looked really good. I think they went 3-2, but in open quals, they looked really well, but it's SSG, so what am I talking about? So I'm thinking 3-0 SSG. SSG looked lights out in the top 16 qual. I'm not even worried. If I have a team that wins the whole thing, it's probably SSG, but, you know, Oki with the upsets here. I got you covered. But next matchup, Version 1 and Luminosity. See, that's an interest. I think Version 1, they've improved since Worlds, which is kind of impressive. Because many people expected Beast Mode to get poached, but he decided to stay. And honestly, I think V1's still a top team in NA, and they keep showing it. I'm gonna have to say V1 takes this 3-1. Luminosity, they could play an upset pick here, but it depends how good Lion Blaze plays, to be honest. Alright, next round. G2 and Team Accelerate. I would love to pick Team Accelerate to have an upset here because I think they're a really good team. But I'm going to have G2 take this 3-0. Alright, the SAM matchup in NA. Furia versus Complexity. This is interesting. Because Complexity looked really good, and Furia... You know what? I think I'm going to have Furia take this. Yep. First upset. Well, I don't know if it's an upset because Furia was one of the best teams in the world in August. But I'm going to have Furia take this 3-2. Complexity looks really well, but Sam versus Sam, Furia on top. Alright. Optic versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh surprised plenty of teams in the top 16 qualifier. But it's Reddles, it's AJ, and it's Magic Bear. I'm going to have Reddles and Optic 3-1 Pittsburgh. Alright, FaZe Clan, Gen G. Gen G just came from EU, and they added Chronic. Last time they played, FaZe Clan 3-1. I think I'm going to have to stick with FaZe Clan. Gen G, me being a huge Nolly fan, would love to go for this, but I think they just need to get more used to the environment around them and get better chemistry. But I think they got it in the bag as the season goes on. But I'm going to have FaZe Clan take this 3-1. Nah, I'm going to give my boys a little credit. 3-2. Alright, Rogue and Shopify. Two surprise teams. Shopify looked really, really well. And Rogue has also looked really, really well. Honestly, I don't know if this is an upset. I'll have Shopify take... Nah. Rogue gets too much disrespect. Rogue takes this in 4. Oh, whoopsies. I'm going to have Rogue take this in 4. Alright, final one. Dignitas and Nrg. You know, I really love picking Nrg here, but they just don't win round ones, like, ever. Interesting team. They looked decent. I'm gonna have to go with Nrg. I'll say Nrg in 5. Because really want to have faith in Drees, but every time I doubt NRG shows up. Alright, let's start off with the high matches here. Ooh, Space Station Furia. I really like Space Station here. They've looked really well. I'm gonna have Space Station take this 3-1. I don't think Furia is ready to compete just yet. Oh, the rematch from Worlds. G2 NRG. Honestly, NRG, they're not competing with G2 right now. I'm gonna say 3-0 G2. G2's on another level right now, and I think they're gonna keep it up. Alright, V1 and FaZe Clan. Alright, I know a lot of people like V1 right now, but I'm going to go with the upset pick, and I'm going with FaZe in 5. Alright, Optic and Rogue. Interesting. I'm going to take Optic. I'm going to take Optic in 5. Rogue has been a really close team with the top dogs. They just can't get over that hump. But I think they're just going to improve. I know they didn't really get much farther in winter and spring, but I think they're going to keep improving. Alright, time to lower. So we'll start out 0-2. Complexity Seoul. I have Complexity sweep here. Sweep. Complexity, with the addition of CRR, they're just a really badass team. And they can be a top 5 NA team if they just work their asses off. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, next matchup. Dignitas Accelerate. 2 newly formed teams. Am I going to have Dignitas start 0-2 here? Yes, I am. I'm going to have Accelerate take this in 4. Yep. Alright, next matchup. Genji Luminosity. Alright, I'm going to give this to Genji. No bias, but I just don't see Luminosity being a good roster, if I'm being honest with you. I'm going to have Genji take this in 4, like the previous matchup. Alright, Shopify Pittsburgh Knights. Pittsburgh Knights did surprise a lot of teams, but Shopify has been on them. I like Shopify. I'm going to give this to Shopify in 5. Alright, let's go right up to the high matches. And let's start mid. Version 1, Team Accelerate. What was that, Axel now? I don't know. I still call them Accelerate, bro. It's whatever. I'm gonna have V1 take this. 3-2. Nah, 3-1. Accelerate, I really like them. I think they're really good, but they're not that good. I'm giving them too much credit. Especially against a good V1 squad. Alright, Rogue Genji. I'm going to give this to Genji in 5. Rogue is a tough team, but I think Genji's just going to keep getting better as the tourney goes on. And if Nolly can peak and play to his performance like he usually does, they can be a tough roster to beat. Alright, let's go to the high matches. We'll see who eliminates in the future. Alright, G2 FaZe Clan. I'm going to have FaZe take this. FaZe have looked great in the offseason. I think they're going to be good. So I'm going to have FaZe 3. I'm going to have FaZe 3-0. 3-1 G2. Alright, Optic Space Station, the rematch. I'm going to give an upset here. I think Reynolds is going to come back. Got swept by Space Station last week. Beat them in 5 this week. That's my prediction. 3-0 Optic, 3-0 FaZe Clan. I like that. Oh, wait, I went to... What was I doing? I left mid... I'm stupid. Alright, back to mid. Alright, Furia versus Shopify. I'm going to give this to Shopify, actually. I'm going to have Shopify 3-2 Furia. I know this is an upset, but I really like Shopify. And until they show me they're not good, I think they're good. NRG complexity. I like complexity here. I have complexity 3-1 NRG. Alright, let's go to lowers real quick. Dignitas Seoul. Unfortunately, I'm going to have Dignitas 3-1 Seoul. I think Seoul could be a good team. They just got to build around it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, next matchup. Knights Luminosity. I'm gonna have to give this to... I'm gonna give this to Luminosity 3-2. I think Lion Blaze can really carry them here, and I think they got it. Alright, round 4 matches. Space Station Shopify. I'm gonna give this to Space Station. I think Shopify is a good team. I'll have them go to 4. And Space Station qualifies. Alright, G2 Gen G. Like I said before, I'm a huge Nolly fan, but I'm gonna give this to G2. G2's a really good team. I'll say 3-1. Complexity version 1. I'm gonna have to say version 1 here. Version 1's a good team. I say they go to 5 again and version 1 takes it. Alright, Rogue Luminosity. I say Rogue in 4. Rogue's a really tough team. I think they got it. Alright, Furia Dig. I'm going to have faith in the Sam boys. They didn't travel to NA for nothing. I'm going to say 3-2 though. Dignitas is going to put up a fight. Dries is going to try. But he's not going to get it yet. Alright, Team Acceler. Well, whatever. Accelerate versus... Does NRG get top 8? Wait, they don't even get top 8 from that. I'm gonna have to give it to... stick with NRG. I'll say 3-1 NRG. I'll have NRG take it. Alright, to 5. Round 5 matchups. Complexity Rogue. You know what? I'm having Complexity take this. Nope. Upset. Yep, I'm gonna have Rogue take this in 5. Like I said, they're improving. They surprised a lot of teams in the top 16 qualifier. And I think they can show it here. And if they can prove me right, that'd be dope. If not, hey, my bad. Alright, Gen G Furia. That's interesting. And you know what? I'm sticking with my team. I'm having Gen G take this in 5. Because Yan, he's really good. But Nolly's better. That's just my opinion though. Shopify NRG. I'll have to give this to Shopify. I really like Shopify. I'm gonna have Shopify take this in 5. And that's your top 8. Let's go ahead and go into the playoffs. Oh shoot. Ooh, interesting. Optic, Shopify. I think this is where Shopify's run ends. I think I'm gonna have Optic 4-2 Shopify. I'm giving them Shopify a lot of respect. G2 V1. I'm gonna give this to V1. I'm gonna say V1 and 7. FaZe Clan Gen G rematch. I can't go against FaZe Clan here. I think FaZe Clan is a great team with the addition of Miss. And as much as I like Gen G, I think FaZe Clan take this in 6. Alright, Space Station Rogue. Rogue making top 8, that's impressive. I'm gonna have Space Station take this though in 5. GG's to Rogue making top 8 though. Alright, Optic V1. Their first event together? I want Optic in grand final. I'll have Optic take this in 7. Nah, I'll stick with 6. I think Reynolds owns V1 when he wants to. Alright, Face Clan SSG. I'm gonna have to give this to SSG. Daniel LJ Arsenal. And looky there. Face Clan, I say that goes to 7. And Optic versus Space Station. And the storyline, bum 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 bum. Rattles beats his old team. Space Station made the mistake, and Optic wins in 7. Boom. That's right. I have Riddles and AJ and Magic Bear taking the whole thing. And just like that, folks, that's my predictions. That's what I think's gonna happen. I think NRG's gonna miss. I think Shopify's gonna make. I think Rogue's gonna make, and Optic's gonna win the whole thing. And you heard it here from me. I'd like to thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed my predictions. And I hope y'all have a good night. Peace.